Hey, everybody, and welcome back to Top 9 Podcast. Oh, shit, we're back, baby. 2.0. With me today is Adele Carollo. She's the second mic. She's the segment producer. She's the co-host. Whatever. What do you want from me? All right? She's here. Our guest today is Kerryn Feehan.
Who is not scared of anything.
Who is a comedian, actress, provocateur.
I thought you were going to say porn star.
How many comedians... I feel like so many comedians are scared. You're not scared. That's what I like about you.
No, I'm not scared because I've been rejected by every sort of like industry, commercial, mainstream type of situation. So what's the point of trying to be something you're not?
Yeah, you're the whore Andrew Schultz.
Yeah, thank you so much.
I'm teasing. See, she understands that I'm joking.
That's a great compliment.
But it's weird. There's the woke comedians, and then there's like the comedians who are like,
comedians.
that shit's pussy. But then there's people in the middle, right? Like, it just seems like it's always just
what's the point of being in the middle? Get lost.
I guess you're right.
It's true. Either people are being super careful or just going for it.
Right.
And the super careful ones.
Nah, but some people go for it too much, and then it's like, but it's like they're fucking a dog barking in the mirror at itself.
You're right.
The super woke people and the super like not woke people are the fucking same to me. That's not what we're talking about today. It just organically came up. Yeah. Okay. I walked in here and fucking someone told me I don't give enough energy on this fucking podcast. Yeah. So now I'm fucking bringing it.
Giant erection right now.
If I don't now, I will by the end of this list. Kerryn, tell us what your top
I don't know about all these old whores I put on this list, though. Maybe not. Tommy's like, oh, you know, all these bitches are in their 30s.
And 40s.
Gross.
Hey,
yeah,
nothing.
Audrey Hepburn's dead. Okay? It's from all
She went
time.
classic of all time.
Hey, Breakfast at Tiffany's. Don't
picture.
give anything away,
I know,
okay?
I will,
Don't tell anybody who's on the list. That's your one dead person on the list.
Shit. I'm rearranging the whole list now.
If you want to, you can, but
No,
also
she's my fave. What?
keep it the way it is. It's nice the way it is.
Okay.
Tell the people what your list is.
This is my list. It's the top 9 female celebrities with tiny titties and nice asses. Bonus points if they're fat asses, but nice is the key.
I was really happy about this topic because it is my demo.
You're right.
Sure.
That's why I was like, Adele's going to be there. I'm going to be here.
Yeah.
This is...
Yeah. Represent.
Right. Why not celebrate our body type?
Absolutely. I feel like I compare it to like basketball where they say like offense like sells tickets, but like defense wins championships.
Oh, yeah. That is so good, Tom.
Right? You need a solid foundation.
So
You
good.
do.
If you don't got it, then, you know, like the reverse of that, like big boobies and a shitty butt.
Oh, so sorry.
Yeah, and small
this,
boobs
1991?
age better too.
They really do.
They really do. Like they stand up, they're at attention, they're ready for it.
As long as you're doing push-ups.
Even
so
in
are
their
they.
40s, Tom.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Tom. Yeah, Tom.
I have no problem with the list. I'm just saying that you didn't show any love to the young women out there.
I also wasn't trying to infantilize, like, I don't know, you want me to pick some teenagers that, of course, they have small tits now. They're still growing.
Yeah, to be decided with
You
that.
creep. You want me to do Chris D'Elia's top 9 under 19?
I want you to do Woody Allen's.
Woody Allen's
Top 9 under 9. It's okay. If we both
good,
thought of it,
you
it means
guys.
it's a shitty joke.
At the same time.
Jinx, you owe me a top 9 list.
Okay.
Now, you're just basing this off of looks and like overall. Is there anything else you took into account?
I mean, they
Acting
also,
ability, personality?
well, yeah, I mean, I think everyone on this list is a celebrity, a bona fide star. You know, they're
Okay.
not like an unknown.
Understood.
All right.
Absolutely.
Number
All right.
9. Wait, can I start?
We're
I know
getting
it's your
into
show,
it.
I'm so excited.
Kerryn Feehan's top 9 celebrities with small boobs and nice asses.
And a
Coming
nice
in
ass.
at
Let's-
number 9.
This is my most controversial pick, in my opinion. It's Kate Hudson.
You're out of your fucking mind.
Because
Go
Her
ahead.
ass isn't necessarily that fat.
it's not that fat, although she has been working out. Later in life, it's getting plumper. Kate got implants. And I'm not going to shame anybody because she was a mom. She breastfed 2 boys. So they were, you know, probably deflated over time. So, and she got small, very small implants.
Small implants are still small boobs.
Agreed.
You're good.
So she's still in there. But what I'm thinking about when I think of Kate Hudson is Almost Famous. Kate Hudson in that coat where she flashes the nipple and she's like Penny Lane. She's
Forget
like,
about
It's
it.
all happening.
It's all happening.
It's all
Yes.
happening.
She's like the best groupie ever.
That's the first DVD I ever got. I feel like it was one of my first DVDs.
I bet, and the
So-
stickiest too.
Oh, yeah. You said it, sister. No, American Pie might have been. To me,
Let's hear it.
quintessential. Like when you told me this list,
Yeah.
the first person I think of is her.
Okay, great. Good.
I would say that she's number 1
Good.
on my list.
Yeah.
And yeah, Almost Famous. Forget about it. How old do you think she is, ladies?
I'm gonna go like 42.
Same, probably maybe 43, 44.
She slipped in a kid at the last minute.
She did. She did because she had one with the lead singer of not the Black Keys.
Black Crows. No.
Black Crow.
Yeah, it's like it's a band that like people like, but it's not as good as like Black Keys.
Hence
I feel
the
like. It's
divorce.
Like one of those, yeah. Look at her, huh?
Yeah.
She's waking up. Yeah, she's 41 years old.
Yeah, incredible.
Also, she has really good genes.
Sure does.
Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell both have phenomenal
and Goldie
asses.
has that body type too.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
Especially
feel like Goldie's got a little more up top, right?
No,
overboard.
Super,
She was
flat
like,
chested.
super flat, yeah.
More flat chested than Kate, but yeah, and she was like, and that on that show where she was really funny and like danced a lot, but it wasn't.
What are you talking about, Goldie Hawn?
Yeah, what was that show? Like
laughing?
Yes.
We keep
I wasn't
talking at the
alive.
same time. Do I have small boobs and a nice ass? Oh my
Maybe.
lord!
You know who's not on this list, but also was great is
Hey, save it for the end, honey. All
Oh,
right.
okay, that's
no,
what we
I'm
do at
just
the
kidding.
end?
Go ahead.
I don't know, Meg Ryan. I didn't even think to
Yeah.
put Meg Ryan on there.
Yeah, they're
she's got
similar.
some
I don't think
nice
I've ever
little-
seen Meg's ass though.
No,
Where?
it's not a remarkable ass.
Yeah,
No.
you've got junk mail, and it's your ass, huh?
Pretty good.
That's not that
Kate
good.
is great. Her butt is like a bubble though.
Yep.
It's tight, but it's small. But
Yep.
it's a bubble.
That's
so.
nice.
Yeah.
Check.
No, yeah, I think that's a wonderful number 9.
Okay.
And I mean, that's all. I mean, let's just keep it moving.
Okay, number 8 is Keira Knightley.
Mm.
British, sexy. She's like very model-esque to me.
I feel like her nipples are always hard.
Always hard, probably, yeah.
The Brit in her somehow.
Saw her on Broadway, and
Broadway and what,
Her
Lafayette?
nipples were hard.
Therese Raquin, and it was one of those things where they wear the dresses where you hide the ass, you know, one of those period pieces.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought she's actually the youngest person on your list.
Is she?
Yeah, 35 years old. She's turning 36.
Oh, yuck.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Throw
Were
her
you
out.
busy on Wikipedia when you got this list? You were
Age,
just
age,
ageist
age.
over here looking.
Well, no, I mean, I also tried to think about my favorite movies from them. Like, for example, to go back, Kate Hudson, Almost Famous.
Right. Keira Knightley. What's your favorite Keira Knightley movie?
What I thought of is the Love Actually
Love
thing.
Actually, yeah.
Just because, you know, when the black dude, like, shows her the, on the cardboard, he writes a
Yes,
message?
yes.
Wouldn't it be so funny if he was like, your ass just won't
Yes.
quit, girl?
But it really is nice in those jeans in that scene.
Yeah. That white dude ain't gonna hit it right.
Let me fucking...
Her
I
body
wanna smell
type is
your
that, like
seat.
so skinny, but still has an ass.
Yes,
Yeah.
she still has a butt.
It's just hard to do to achieve. So
Yeah.
hard.
She also another person who she came in young as shit, like on what was it? The Pirates of the Caribbean.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pirates
That's
of
when
the
I'm
Caribbean.
remembering her, and she was like 17 in that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, beautiful woman.
She's like sort of like the most forgettable one on my list now that I'm thinking about it.
She's got like a scrunchy face that's like
It's
cute.
Not, no, it's cute.
She's
it's like I
beautiful,
think she's like
of
a model.
course.
Like I think she's
She
a
is
model.
a model.
Face. All right, Zoe Saldana is my number 7.
Zoe Saldana. Finally, we
Saldana.
get a little bit of diversity on this list.
A woman of color. She's one of my favorites, though.
Mm-hmm. She's got a box office booty.
Yeah, good, Tommy.
Huh? Come on, we're keeping the hits coming on this fucking
I
show.
feel like she's always wearing like yoga pants or like
Yes.
some bohemian like jiggle
She's so hot.
essence going on.
Mm-hmm.
I was introduced to her in Center Stage, the movie Center Stage, and she
What's
just
that about?
took over dancing.
Oh.
And she wasn't even
Makes
a
sense.
trained dancer, and she was just better than the girl who was the lead in that movie. The lead in that movie was like some blonde girl who like sleeps with a famous like Russian ballet guy. But Zoe Saldana was like fiery. She got in fights with the teachers. She's like, I'm not doing any fucking tour jetés. Like, suck my dick.
For sure. I don't even know
My
what
dad's
tour-
Lenny Kravitz. Fuck you.
Yeah, no, that's
not her?
that's Zoe Kravitz, who was
Ah.
also almost made it to my list
So
too.
who is Zoe?
Adele, you have to leave from number 7 to number 5 for mixing up that
She was in
beautiful
Avatar.
queen. That's why I said
Avatar.
box office
Oh,
booty.
duh.
Avatar.
Avatar, also Guardians of the Galaxy,
Yeah,
Totally.
which goes into Avengers movies.
And Road Trip with Britney Spears. That
Yes,
was her
she
first.
was.
Yes,
Damn, I
she
forgot
is.
about
And
that
I
one.
Mixed up my Zoes.
It happens. You mix up your Zoes.
She was also in the Star Trek movies too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't she like green
Yeah.
or purple or something?
Nah,
She's
she was green
so
in Avatar.
smart, sexy.
Fair enough.
Yeah, she's a beautiful woman.
What is she? Brazilian? What is she?
No, I thought she was African
I thought
American.
she was maybe too, but mixed.
Well,
with something
Thanos is her
else.
father, who also has a fat ass. in the Avengers movies. She plays.
I can't wait. I hope you pull up visuals for each and every one of these comments.
Really, for this, there should be. This is a very visual podcast.
Oh, yeah.
It feels weird to talk about these women's asses and not see them.
You should just animate an orgy with all 9 of them.
We don't have the budget. But you're doing very well, so if you want to give us a little bit of money for
You
that.
should identify them by their butts.
Yeah, that'd be
Sure.
good. You match them up with their boobs and their butt, though, too.
Absolutely. How old do you think Zoe Saldana is?
I thought she was like still in her like 30s.
Yeah, she's still under.
42 years
She
young.
looks incredible.
Black don't crack, baby.
Incredible.
Amazing. Kudos.
She went out with Bradley Cooper for a bit.
Oh, you're right.
Mhm.
What a
She
chode.
ended up with a white guy, like a Bradley Cooper type looking
What's
guy.
that supposed to mean?
I'm just saying, it's her type.
like, you know,
You
boring.
have a shot.
I love you, honey. I can't wait to get married
Right,
soon.
I
Don't
know.
let these fucking whores try to break us apart, okay? You're my queen.
Yeah, we're just
You're
fucking
my
with
number
him.
one booty.
We know his
Um,
pencil dick can't handle a woman of color.
Absolutely not. You know who has really big dick energy? Nick Foles from the Eagles.
The quarterback for the Eagles?
Yeah, he won the Super Bowl for the Eagles. But
Yeah.
I saw a picture of him on Instagram yesterday, and he was like putting together a grill,
Okay.
and you could just see it in his eyes.
One of his teammates' teeth? He was putting...
I'll show you a picture. I get it.
I mean, it made sense when you said he won a
Jalen
Super
Mills's
Bowl
grill.
for the Eagles. I mean,
Yeah.
that will give you big dick energy.
Also,
Yeah.
his nickname is Big Dick Nick.
Oh.
So yeah,
Okay.
That's... We
Is
figured
that,
out
what, is that what you call him?
yeah, just me.
Just you?
Uh-huh.
Your
bottom.
nickname for him.
That's I always try to start that chant at the game. All right, Zoe Saldana, number 7, beautiful woman, top to bottom.
Number 6, Claire Danes. Now, this is another one with a
Mm.
long career.
My so-called booty.
My so-called titties.
That's even better. You're right. That's why you get the big bucks. I'll tell you that much.
Because of my little so-called titties.
Uh-huh.
What a beaut, right? What a classic beauty. Men have lost. This is something I'd like to go into. What, like,
Please.
just a woman with, like, really not a lot or any, like, plastic surgery, any real enhancements, any, like, severe contouring or makeup. Just, like, a classic, simple, natural beauty. Not overstated, not too sexy, not in your face, not gratuitous. Just, like, again, simple, elegant, classic, flat-chested beauty. That's what I like.
Absolutely, man. She's been around too.
Right? Yeah.
God bless her.
Homeland. I mean, she's a phenomenal
That's
actress.
what I mean. She
Killing it.
started a
Homeland,
while ago,
she's the
and then I feel like she fell off a little bit.
Romeo and Juliet is when you get to see those little titties, and she
Yeah,
was
and that
sure.
angel costume at
17.
the end, it was like a whole toga vibe.
Gorgeous.
Angel, gorgeous.
Don't get any better than that, does it, ladies? And it never will again. That was DiCaprio, right?
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Oh my
They were
lord.
both so young.
Oh,
You
that
know.
Desiree song
so
plays. They can
happy.
see each other through the fish tank.
The
through the
fish
fish
tank.
tank.
Oh, it's so good.
Stylistic. Something. How old do you think she is?
I feel like, yeah.
It's just to show that you're
It's to show that you're an ageist pig.
you're
Every-
uplifting
some about
women
you.
that are older.
I'm not. I'm just uplifting women.
We're normalizing
Well, because
it.
TikTok, Karen, I googled your age too. All right.
I'm in denial.
Well, yeah, that's why you have all these old bitches on the list.
They aren't old to me. All right.
No,
Claire
I
Danes,
don't
yeah,
know if
I
I
don't know what
actually, I don't know if I googled her
I'm
age.
going to go like 38.
Because I respect her as an
I think she's
actress.
actually maybe a little old. I think she's probably in her 40s.
What did you say?
38.
38.
What are you going with?
I feel like my so-called life was like how old she really was.
We're gonna start keeping count on who's right. You two are playing a game right
I think
now.
44.
She's 41 years old.
41. Oh, sorry, Claire. I'm so sorry, Claire.
Claire is such a good name to say sorry like
Sorry,
that.
Claire.
It's like the perfect
Sorry,
name.
Claire. Be my so-called friend.
Yeah, man. Oh man, I'll tell you. Jared Leto was in that show. Was that Leto?
Gorgeous.
Yeah, back then, man, he had a nice ass too. Maybe I'll do top 9 men asses.
Why not?
After this, yeah, sure.
It's important.
I mean, she did when she started off the list. She's like top 9 female small breasts because you know some men have small
Big,
breasts. Let's be
small
honest,
breasts and big fat asses.
and big fat asses.
The Rock has a big fat ass.
You know.
It's fake.
Fat, not fake.
Oh, I
but
was
big.
gonna say he works out.
Yeah,
It'd be weird if he's doing lipo on his ass or something like
I
that.
feel like it's easier for guys to get nice round asses than it is for women, though. And I don't want a guy to have a nicer, rounder ass than me. It can be nice, but it can't be rounder.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I hear that.
Sure.
Sorry.
No,
Focus. All right.
please.
Are
It's
we
fine.
ready? This
Yeah,
is
let's keep it moving.
This is one of my favorite picks. Number
Okay.
5, Gabrielle Union.
Mhm.
Yes. And I feel like her ass and legs are big.
Oh,
thick
yeah.
yeah.
She's actually probably should be number one, but I was trying to be artistic.
But you're racist.
That
Uh-huh.
and come on, Tommy, cut that.
We'll cut it in post. Don't worry
Another
about
one
it.
that slipped in a baby at the last minute.
Yeah,
Wait, she do
got a couple
surrogacy,
kids.
though? No,
With-
she only has one.
with
No,
Dwayne.
she doesn't.
Dwayne, yeah. He
She
has
had a
others.
second. She had a first marriage in my Google history. She's got more than one kid. I'm almost
Oh.
positive. Or maybe Dwayne Wade has more
Yes.
than one
Dwayne
kid.
Wade has more than one kid. One of whom is like gay, and they were like really supportive, and they all went to like a gay pride
I don't know.
parade.
Is he gay or trans?
Or trans.
Trans.
Get
Sorry.
it right, honey. All right.
There's a difference.
You really want to shut us down, don't you? Huh?
I mean,
What else
Yeah,
do you want to
Gabrielle
say?
Union. She's amazing.
my pronouns
Absolutely.
are she, cunt. So let's not expect too much from me.
That's such a. That's like such like a. I don't know, like an old lady type thing. Like my pronouns are
Just call
cunt and bitch.
this. Just call this the old
I
lady
graduated
episode.
from the University of Life.
Hard Knocks.
Yeah, man. Bad Boys 2.
But anyway, Gabrielle.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful, you know. There's also just something about her face. I think is the prettiest one on this list. She just like
Say so.
evokes joy when you look at her. Big
Yeah.
smile. She's always happy. She's having a good time. She sticks up for herself. Tiny little titties. Like nothing really going on up top at all.
And I had to actually Google image that because I
You were like, she's got to have a pair, right?
I thought she did, and then you were right. But they're very nice.
They're beautiful, yes. Spectacular.
yes.
I prefer them, but
She reminds me kind of like the Black Kate Hudson almost.
Oh.
In body type and how I
Wow.
view them.
a black she would probably hate that.
The Black Kate Hudson.
She's like, what do you call me?
Well, she's the white fucking Gabrielle Union. Kate Hudson
No,
is, I mean.
Gabrielle would be mad.
We got to keep the energy, guys. Okay.
Hey, keep it up, Dwayne Wade.
We need
Miami
energy.
Heat, bringing the heat.
Yes.
NBA champion a
Dwayne
few times
Wade
over.
Is a catch, right? He's like a hottie baddie.
Is he a catch? Yeah, he's an NBA champion.
Yeah, but he's also aesthetically good looking
Very good
too,
looking.
which
Yeah.
doesn't happen often
No,
with the
Scottie
NBA.
Pippen looked like he was bashed in the face with a shovel multiple
Yeah, come on.
times.
Shut your fucking
Talking about
mouth about
Avatar, what's that other one? That
Big Dick Nick.
No, the one that the basketball players that
Big
were the
Dick
trio.
Dwayne Wade.
It was Dwayne Wade,
Chris Bosh.
Chris Bosh looks like a fucking avatar.
Yes, Chris Bosh.
Or like a
And
fucking
he-
dinosaur.
And he
He's
talks like
horrible.
Mike Tyson.
He's
Shout out to Zoe Saldana. From Avatar.
But yeah, he's hot.
He
Her
made,
man.
she said he looked like Avatar.
Gabrielle's man is hot.
What happened to Chris Bosh? I haven't heard from him in a while.
Didn't he have like a lung problem and had to like not play for a bit?
Did he?
Yeah.
Did either of you ever date an NBA player?
Yep.
No.
I just figured any player you've
No. The
No?
closest I've come to dating like an athlete is like maybe some MMA guys.
Yeah, you had a UFC boyfriend.
I mean, yeah, and then or like a sports betting guy.
That's funny. He tried to get you addicted to coke.
Yeah, I dated an Israeli who we did do coke. That was back in the day.
Yeah, sure.
But he was,
Absolutely.
really
No judgment over here.
Sports betting and
No athletes, Adele?
No, none. I remember there was a time when my girlfriends used to purposely go to like charity events that had athletes
hilarious.
at them.
Yeah.
Why
To
not?
snag an athlete, man. I just think athletes they travel too much, they're cheaters, they get hit in the
The
head too many
competition
times.
aspect of
Like
it, too.
yeah, like I'm too needy for a celebrity athlete. I just want him home and to myself.
I would prefer a singular athlete versus someone who played on a team, because I feel like
Or a
once
golfer? Something
yeah,
like
a
that?
golfer,
Yeah.
a fighter,
Team,
you know?
that's like peer pressure constantly of like do
yeah,
it,
and
do
it's
it.
like all these events with their teammates. And I understand that fighters have like a team behiand them, if that's what you're about to say.
No, I wasn't going to say that. I feel like if I was a girl, I'd be a little scared of going out with a fighter.
No,
Just because I don't.
you wouldn't.
You got to watch
on the
the
woman.
You got to watch the video of this podcast for that one, because that no might not be funny through audio. But let me tell you something: if you visually saw it, it
That was a
wasn't too
knee-jerk
shabby.
reaction if I've ever seen
I've never
one.
seen someone say no with a
That's my left hand.
my lord.
Felt like a stranger.
yeah. But there's something about the team thing about it that it sort of has this like pack-like mentality. And I think when men are around each other, they reinforce their bad behavior.
I can see that.
Agreed.
Sure.
Sure.
Hey, listen. Unless you're Gabrielle Union, then you can just hold it down with that tight
Those small
little
tits and that nice
body
ass. Yeah.
and beautiful talent.
Thank
we
God
love you, Gabrielle.
Karen
no
picked
disrespect.
the category.
Hey.
Or Tom would be in trouble.
Kate Hudson.
I know.
Kate
How's that
Hudson is the-
engagement holding up?
After this episode, we'll see. Kate Hudson is the white version of you, Gabrielle Union.
So take that to the bank and cash it. Go
Put it
Miami.
in your fucking cigar and smoke it. All right? I'm a Sixers fan, but what are you going to do?
What are you gonna do? Go Celtics.
All right.
Cash that Fabletics check.
It's St.
Get
Patrick's Day. Go Celtics.
How Irish are you, Karen?
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a quarter. Kiss
Quarter?
me, I'm a quarter Irish.
That's
Yeah.
good. What about you?
Mostly Irish, you know. I think I got a little French in me as
No
well.
surprise.
Yeah, little
But
beta.
Tom Cassidy, I mean, that's pretty Irish. Little beta. That was number 6?
Yes, I
oh,
think
my
so.
Lord.
No, that was 5.
I know. I was just making sure you knew.
We're already on 4.
It's okay.
This is a big one.
Okay.
This is a good. This is another, I think, quintessential example of this body type.
Mm-hmm.
Natalie Portman.
We're developing a pattern here.
I mean, first of all, how brave of her as a Jewish woman to have small tits.
I know. Can you believe it?
I didn't know they made them.
She's definitely the exception, not the
Yes.
norm, for sure.
And
How about when we got to actually see her be a stripper?
Oh my God, Closer. The movie fucking
That
Closer.
was the best.
If you can't get aroused to that scene of her and Clive Owens, you are dead inside. Your libido does not work.
I don't think I saw that film.
my
Come
God.
on.
It's
Oh,
Closer?
yes.
Closer.
She, like,
Julia Roberts and Natalie Portman. And,
what does she have on? Like little pasties and like pink underwear?
and she bends all the way the fuck over.
all the way over.
Yeah.
Holla.
Pull it up. Pull up the clip.
Hey, Jamie, pull it up.
But she's also in a great pair of like little underwears in like a Wes Anderson movie in the beginning where it's just her and that other actor, Jason, what's his name with the big
Bateman?
Nope, with the big nose. Maybe it's not
Oh, Jason Schwartzman.
Schwartzman. And
Phenomenal actor.
they're so good together. They have like it's like this little thing.
I
It's
don't
like
know which movie you're talking
it's
about.
like a lead into the Darjeeling movie, I think.
The Darjeeling Limited.
Yeah, but it's like called Hotel Chantels or something, and it's like a vignette. It's like 8 minutes long, but she's in her underwear a lot and like it's very passionate. Also, you know, Star Wars. Talk on it.
Hey, listen, I'm with you. Man, she was sexualized at a very early age. Did you ever see The Professional?
One of my favorite
yes.
movies. Yeah.
Holy hell.
So good.
Can't get away with that these days. Jesus Christ. She was like 12 in that movie.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Yeah, but she played a little girl, and her character never had a love interest. What?
She was in love with The Professional.
He was,
But
it
he
was
was
like
in love with her.
He thought about it.
No, he did not. He saved her life.
There was a silent moment where he was like, should I do this?
No, there was.
no, I remember that moment too.
Yeah, and then Mia Farrow was like, I'll still be in your movie. But after this, it's all over. No, man, that fucking documentary. Oh, God. Really. So I can't, man.
I was
Anyway.
going back and forth from like kitty porn doc to kitty porn doc. I'm like, is that all that's on, or is that what I'm looking for?
Why are we so obsessed with this lately?
What
It's
haunts
really,
us?
yeah,
And then
I know.
I just started watching Paradise Lost. Have you seen that one?
I have
We're
not.
veering way off, but like,
No, we're allowed to veer off. It's
Oh,
kind of
thank God.
part of the joy of this podcast. Dude, I feel like after I watched the first episode of that Woody Allen documentary, I feel like I was like, was I molested as a child? I feel like I felt like there was like a ghost in my house after the first
Yeah.
episode of that. Literally, I
Yeah.
thought I saw a ghost after the first episode. People are the first people I'm admitting this to.
Wait, go back.
What happened, Mom? No, I don't. Like literally after the first episode, I was like freaked out. I was
Yeah.
like, what the fuck is going on? But
I just remember like finding out about it when I was, I don't know how old, but like a young kid when it was first like coming out
yeah,
in the
we were
news.
very young. You were a little older than me, but
And
based
my-
off my Google search, but not by much. You were still a child. It would have been very wrong if Woody Allen did anything to you as well.
Thank you.
Even if you were asking for it,
Even
he
if I'm-
shouldn't have done anything.
Right.
Anyway, go ahead.
Even if he knew the future of your worthless pussy, like, it still would have been wrong.
Hey, listen.
It still
Like
had
we
promise
said.
then, though, Karen.
I know that it had promise.
You have had some successful people inside of you.
Thank
all
you
right?
so much. I forgot
So
I was
don't
tweeting that
even
about the
try
Academy
it,
Award winner
okay?
inside me.
Yeah. But anyway,
But I know. I remember my parents were both just kind of like, he's creepy. Like, this is gross. And then he got away with it. And it was like he kept making movies.
for 30 years.
And we just were like, oh, okay.
Yeah,
It's weird. Like, it's a weird thing about society.
absolutely. I mean, I liked his movies.
Yeah, I did too.
I think it's funny when comedians do that too. Of like, his movies aren't even good. It's like,
I don't know.
have
They're
you
pretty
seen your
good.
sketches that you make? You
Right.
fucking like what?
He was a funny writer.
That's the
was
problem.
a
They were
great
good,
director.
and it kept happening where he was making more movies because
Yeah.
they were good.
Well, I mean, that happened in like 91, 92. So what I'm saying, he made a lot of movies before that, but then he made a lot of movies after that. Yeah, it's crazy, man. It's fucked up. Anyway, yeah, Natalie
had, like, a
Portman has a
new
nice
muse.
ass.
I feel like he had like a new muse like every so many years, right? He was first. It was.
Yeah, it just
He
shows.
worked with Natalie Portman a lot.
Did he? I can't even think of anything she's been in.
I think so. I'm gonna Google it. Carry on.
Please no. Yeah.
We're on her.
No, it's just crazy how like if you're a man back in like the early '90s and you have a strong PR team.
Everyone says I love you. 1996.
She was young as shit in that. Yeah. So if she was in that, she wasn't even.
She was.
Yeah, she was like 14
This
or
was
15.
the first of 2 films.
I think she played the love interest in that, maybe.
In which Natalie Portman.
You know what other movie Natalie Portman you see having sex in a lot? The one with Ashton Kutcher. What's the name of the movie? They like literally fuck all.
It's like
over
Just Friends.
whatever. Just Friends, yeah.
There was like 2 movies that came out at the same time. It was that and the one with Timberlake.
And Mila Kunis, who actually eventually married. Come on, Hollywood.
Pretty good.
We see what you're up to.
Too bad Mila's got a nice rack and she can't be on this list.
It's actually smaller, and we could have put her on. She came up a few times.
Yeah.
I think she's petite in a way that her boobs almost look bigger. Do you know what I mean? Like she probably has like a full B, so
Absolutely.
she's too big for this list.
Fair
I think she
enough.
probably has a flat ass. She's like Russian.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. It's nothing to write home about.
Didn't make the list.
Sorry, Mila.
We
Sorry,
love
Mila.
you.
Demi
Yeah,
Moore is
out of the
next.
blue.
Meg.
We love you.
Meg has a
Demi
flat ass.
Moore
The
and her
cartoon
huge
character.
cans are next.
No. Before I get away from the Woody Allen thing, just to say this real quick.
Yeah, let's stay in him.
The PR machine.
Right.
And then him being like, Mia Farrow put this in this young girl's head.
I know.
And like we believed that.
did too.
It's such a crazy thing. Like I did believe like, oh, that girl's crazy.
I know. I think even my mom did. I think eventually we all kind of bought that. Like, oh, I guess Mia was crazy.
It was part of the PR thing. It was part of the spin and all that shit. But like to be able to like be like you're misremembering it because your mom is crazy.
Psycho.
Man, what a comedian.
Sorry,
Hell of a writer. But yeah.
is that you're looking
Man,
at me to know
tough
who's
one.
next? All right, number 3. This is a classic. There's been songs written about her. She was in Scarface. What else? Other great films.
Absolutely. I got a movie you haven't mentioned yet.
Michelle Pfeiffer, everyone.
Coming in at number 3.
Number 3.
You know,
What?
this is the oldest broad on your list.
One's dead.
How old do you want to guess? How old do you want? Yeah, well, the other
How
one's
old is
older, but she's
Pfeiffer?
dead. I got
She's
it.
aging really well. She has those cheekbones that I feel like hold her face
Yeah,
up.
Right.
she looks great, Adele. That's not what I asked you. How old do you think she is?
I'm going to go 55.
That's what I was gonna guess too. So I'll go 56, like Price is Right rules.
62 years old.
60. Give it up for Michelle fucking Pfeiffer, man.
Yes.
We
And
love
people
you.
are still writing songs about her. There's
Who?
a popular song recently that says something like that looks just like Michelle Pfeiffer.
Yeah, it sounds really popular. You don't know what the fuck it is,
listen,
and
do you
you.
know what
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
Hey,
I'm
stop
not gonna
looking at your
remember. I
phone.
can never think
We're
of
in the
songs when
moment
I'm trying
here.
to think of songs. I feel like it was like a Black Eyed Peas song or like some fucking.
We'll
catchy
put it in
shit.
post.
Okay.
I can't remember.
Okay. You know, I was Googling her.
Okay.
She actually, I feel like she has, in certain angles, the biggest boobs of this list.
Of this list, in certain angles, maybe. Okay.
Yeah, she's like a teardrop
But-
thing, little sag.
Yeah, she's a
happening.
little more.
But can we talk about One Fine Day? Have you ever seen One Fine Day? Her and George Clooney play love interests.
Ooh.
They both have children, and they're running around New York City trying to take care of them, and they're such a mess, and she has to go to a board meeting because she's an architecture somehow, or an architect. I don't know.
Women with nice bodies can't be architects?
No. And she's like had to like build like a model and everything. It gets broken. She gets stuff splattered on her. She has to change, and she puts on her son's t-shirt and has like no bra underneath, and it's like tiny little hard nips while she's like pitching these like guys this thing, and that's what made me think like. And her and Scarface in those slip dresses.
Yeah, you can't wear big boobs with a slip dress
Right.
on. You'd be flopping all over the place.
Yeah. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, listen. She's beautiful in Scarface. She's been around. Grease 2.
Grease 2. How about Catwoman?
What I will say is, though, Catwoman, yeah, she was Catwoman.
Yeah, you can't cartwheel with big tits.
No, everybody knows that.
What I will
Everybody
say, though,
knows
is
that.
one of my favorite movies of hers growing up was Dangerous Minds,
Oh,
Ooh,
yes,
the
the
teacher.
teacher.
where she
Hot
taught
teacher.
at an
Hot for
urban
teacher.
high school.
Right.
And let me tell you something. If her ass was that nice, one of those students would have been like, damn! And that never happened in that movie.
That's true.
So
I don't know. Coolio
She-
let her
she
in the
knew
music
better.
video.
She knew
Oh,
how to
yeah?
dress. Oh yeah.
Gangster's Paradise?
Yeah.
I don't know.
That was good.
They cut back to the film. I don't think she was actually in the video.
I don't think she was in the music video either. I don't know.
Yo,
She
I
had to
love it.
approve something
Yo,
to have
where's
her.
that
in the
flat ass
video.
white girl? Yeah, with the little titties. All right, so maybe her ass isn't as great as some others.
Just
on
because
this
I would have
list.
thought the students would have been like, yo, maybe they did, and they just cut that out.
It's a fair point.
Director's commentary, who knows?
It's a fair point.
I tried to rent that movie when I was like 11, and it was out at Blockbuster, and I cried.
Oh,
No,
Yeah.
Tom.
sorry. I think I saw it in the theaters.
Did you?
I think I
Again,
think
you're a little older than me.
no. I was just gonna say. I think I snuck in. I think I bought tickets to one show movie, and then we would run across the hall to the other movie.
Yeah.
That was the move.
That was the move.
Gangster's Paradise, I feel like was like the first like big rap song from where I was like, damn, like my age.
And you were
of,
like, I love hip hop. This is my genre.
I love hip hop.
It had like
That's
a
what I said to
melody
myself.
to it. As a white person, you could like enjoy and understand.
Oh yeah, it's a Stevie Wonder song.
Right. Yeah.
Pastime Paradise.
Oh.
Oh, look at that. Learning things.
Learning. Who's the old one now?
We love you, Stevie.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, Stevie Wonder's my favorite artist.
Oh.
Blind, but he could still see a good ass.
I was gonna say he knows where the handful. is.
He'd approve of this list for sure.
The ass is more important in the sexual experience, I find, because the man needs something to hold on to. It's where all the leverage is.
Yes, comedian from Philadelphia, Daryl Charles, had a joke about that. Yeah, it's like when you're a child, you might like boobs more just because it's visual.
Right.
It's the offense-defense thing, like I said earlier.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. And then I thought today, this is so weird. The only way boobs would be better than an ass is if like the pussy was like right above, like below the tits,
And then you could
almost
slam into them.
like in like the what is this? A clavicle?
Yeah.
No, this is your
clavicles.
clavicle.
Oh yeah, you're right. No, you don't want a pussy up there. Like,
I mean, I've
what's
been
this, like
known to.
what is this? A sternum right here?
Yeah. Your sternum.
Could you imagine if the vagina was there? That would be tough.
I think only you have imagined that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna imagine.
right now.
I'm an idea guy, and
Let's relocate your pussies. We're bringing them up.
all right, Michelle Pfeiffer.
Michelle
God bless her.
Pfeiffer.
Number
Number 2,
2.
Ooh.
Audrey Hepburn. I just watched the documentary Audrey, and this
It was
bitch.
about her ass.
You know, first of all, her parents were anti-Semitic. They were like straight up, almost kind of Nazis.
I didn't know that
a
about
little
her.
bit. Yeah, it's not really her fault because she was a child and she was rescued from this like refugee situation. Like she was starved and stuff. Like her parents, I think maybe they got executed or something. I fell asleep during some parts of the doc, but she wanted.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, probably the important parts. She wanted to be a dancer, so she studied and she performed at these refugee camps. Like, you know, obviously for no money, they didn't have any. They were refugees. And,
Wait, where's she from?
like Holland, Dutch, like
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Okay.
You know,
All right.
you know, Tommy, Holland, Dutch stuff.
Okay, yeah.
Von Dutch. She
Absolutely.
started the brand Von Dutch.
This is top 9 around the globe, everybody.
Do you think the ballet had anything to do with the size of her boobs?
Probably that and the starvation.
Yeah.
Maybe. I think they had, because she was super petite.
'Cause you don't get your period as a ballerina for a few years there.
Sometimes you don't, yeah. Gymnasts, it's worse, but ballerinas, it happens as well.
So
yeah,
How do they
she made
stop
her
it from
small tits.
happening, though?
You're just so athletic that your body just,
stops.
It almost like you turn into
Yeah,
a
they
man
don't
a
like
little bit.
force you to stop your period.
It's like when what's the thing when you can stand on your toes? What's that called?
point
Point.
ballet.
It just locks up the hymen.
Yeah.
No blood for you, twinkle toes.
And it's more like if you ever notice, you know, gymnasts are often very flat chested but have like big bottoms too. They're hormonally
Simone
they
Biles.
don't develop all the girly stuff you're supposed to do because they're elite athletes from a young age.
Sure.
Their bodies are meant to do that, not
I feel
reproduce.
like Audrey was so classy in all of her movies.
classy.
The classy ass.
Where
Sabrina.
did we see her sexually? Like,
Well, she was Breakfast at Tiffany's. Technically, she was a hooker.
yes.
So there's,
Sabrina, she's got 2 dudes chasing her.
Yep.
That's, you know you got a fat ass back in 1955.
So
if
two
you
guys are behind it.
You got Humphrey Bogart fucking tailing behind you.
Yeah.
Huh?
And just like like the stuff that she wore, all of the clothing that she wore, I just keep picturing these like dresses that would like stop like right here, but they would be totally backless, and she was just very sexy in an understated way.
Yeah, it was I googled it. You know, it was a different time too, you know.
I mean,
we were all different back then in the 1950s, but I mean like her, so I mean for the time, yes. Nice.
Yeah, in the 1950s,
Phenomenal.
your clavicle was
Sexy.
cleavage.
Yes.
For sure. Now, do you guys know what I'm going to ask you next?
How old was she when she died?
When she died.
No, how old would she be right now?
Oh, like 120 or something.
I feel like she still could be alive. So like up there.
Maybe 80, 90.
92
Yeah.
and a half.
What are you going to go with?
93.
No, okay, 91.
Wow.
Pretty
Nice
good,
job,
pretty good,
Adele.
I found a good
job.
I found a good quote from her, which is apropos for this list.
Let's hear it.
The beauty of a woman is not in the clothes she wears, the figure that she carries, or the way she combs her hair. But then she just
Where
stops
is it
the
then?
quote.
Yeah.
It's
Then.
like, also, it's easy for you to say.
Right.
Audrey Hepburn.
Then she slit her wrist with that pen.
Did she kill herself?
I don't think so.
Yeah, she died in like 1993.
Where is it then, Audrey? Where is it found?
That's what I mean. It's a weird quote to be like. Also, when you have like a really nice body and a beautiful face, that's easy for you to say.
Right.
True.
I think she had like darkness in her though. She did go through a lot of suffering as a child, and then
Well, if her parents were anti-Semitic back then.
Yeah,
you
that's
know?
a rough family dinner for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
But
And
hey,
then-
she was making people laugh in Dutch Holland apparently. So with her tap dancing.
And she's still relevant. I mean, diners have her picture splattered everywhere. Like, she's still, people buy photographs of her. They
It's her
idolize
face
her.
though, it's not her ass.
But her ass was there. If you look up some
Guys,
pictures,
let's
she had
pick
a
up
nice,
the energy, okay?
She had a nice
We're
thumper.
so close.
In some of these dancing scenes, she got a nice little thumper.
No, yeah, for sure.
I'm telling you, she danced with Fred Astaire in movies. Like
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. She had some legs on her. She could jump.
Hey, it's a good movie to watch with your grandmom and appreciate a good ass. You know? Something for everybody, right? It's a good brunch ass.
I should have put Zendaya. Can I put that as my new number one? Because I forgot about her. I mean,
Wait, is there a reason why you don't want to say what your actual number one
my
is?
number one is me.
Coming in
'Cause
at
I love
number
my-
one,
'cause
Kerryn
I
Feehan.
love myself.
So humble.
Believe in yourself.
I was like, what list can I make that'll have something to do with me?
No, I think it's nice that you put yourself
That
on
I
the
love
list.
myself?
Yeah.
Totally.
there's nothing
And
wrong
she
with that.
introduced it. Like, you're going to know everybody on this list. They're huge
Huge
celebrities.
stars. They're all.
Stars.
And I love
Household
your
name.
Household name.
I love your film career. One of my favorites is Chip Chipperson,
Yeah.
episode 34.
Thank you so
You really
much.
showed range there.
Did
and
I?
no,
Did I cry?
All right, you guys know what's next.
He might have made me cry.
Guess Kerryn's age.
Oh no! Brutal.
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna start lying about my age. I think so many people
Why?
do.
Yeah, I guess in this business.
I don't know. I guess I just don't have it in me to like remember my lie if I start lying. But I might skip.
Just like subtract a year for every birthday. Just like go backwards.
Just go back. Okay. I'm 21. You look like shit. Yeah, I'm wasted. No.
So what made you, why do you like number one so much? What is
well,
it about her?
it's really just the one-on-one time I've spent with her.
Fair enough.
I've learned so much from her.
Hey, listen, Audrey Hepburn ain't making that kind of money on OnlyFans, okay? So go back in the casket, honey.
And when I get back upstairs, I better have my rooftop apartment picked out for me. I'm like, I want a pool on the roof and a gym in the building.
Nice.
That's all I want.
That's
That-
what small boobs and a nice ass will get ya.
That's what they're buying you in a pandemic, baby.
God bless America. And God bless Kerryn Feehan and this lovely list.
Hopefully, you pull up
It's
some
weird
pictures.
it's weird to talk about your body.
Well, why don't we ask, how do we get it? So
yeah.
you're
Tell the
known for
people
your
at
ass,
home.
but you work out. You work on
Yeah.
it. It's something
I got a
that you work
kettlebell.
really hard for.
I'm gonna upgrade to a 30-pound kettlebell soon. I think
Uh-oh.
I'm really into my 20, and I go back and forth from like kettlebell workouts to yoga.
Don't hurt yourself.
so that I feel like it's harder every time I do it.
Are you sure you want to get rid of the 20 thing? Because it's like the last 20s thing you have left.
Dick.
We have a good time here.
Who does?
This has been great. This has been the best episode yet.
Has it?
Can you believe it?
Tom goes, "You're the biggest get we've had." I was like,
Yeah.
"Oh man."
So there's a
Well.
couple people I thought that you missed.
Oh good.
But
Tell
wait,
me.
was there any more fitness
No,
tips
I don't-
for the ladies?
Oh no, just eat. You have to eat if you want
Mm-hmm.
an ass.
And
too.
angles. Tell me about the angles, like when you're photographing the ass.
You know, if you're gonna have your selfie camera here, you want to twist your whole upper body and like pop that right cheek.
Take
out
notes, ladies.
over the left cheek. You know, it should hurt a little.
Okay. If you're not doing it right, if you're not pulling a muscle.
Right, your lower back should.
If you get
hurt.
Charlie horse, you got it right. You got the shot.
You got the shot.
Not too bad. Pretty good. Huh? Hey, listen, gets
Who
the
did I
asses.
miss, Tommy?
So a couple people that I thought that you missed are Jamie Lynn Sigler
Okay.
from The Sopranos. I've been
I think
rewatching.
she's got nice. She doesn't have bigger tits.
They're not too big,
She has a
no.
great ass.
But maybe I'm only on the rewatch third season. So
Oh, you're watching 14-year-old Meadow.
I was gonna say, she started season one
actually,
at
she's
11. So where's she
dating.
at?
First of all, she didn't start at 11. She was like a
Didn't she?
junior or senior in high school. I'm on season 3.
her,
She's dating.
her character was.
She's dating Jackie Aprile right now.
Okay.
Junior.
Okay,
And
okay, her
she's at
character-
NYU.
Her character is.
Yeah. So what are you
What
saying?
am I supposed to
That
know? An
she was-
actress's real name, real age?
She was old. She was 18. She was of age.
I
She's
don't
older
know.
than me.
Are you sure?
She's probably your age, you old bitch. Listen,
I
we
have a
good
feeling
time. We're having fun.
That
Energy.
Jamie Lynn Sigler was like 13 when she started working on that show.
No, she wasn't.
I don't know. I feel
How
like she
old was
super
Jamie
young.
Lynn Sigler when she started working on that
We
show?
really need a producer on this show.
How?
But Jamie Lynn Sigler, no offense, isn't a huge star. I mean, come
Oh,
on.
yeah,
Tom?
not anymore. She had kids. She
Compared to
ruined
her
it.
list,
I'm
like
saying back in the day. All right, you didn't put any young people on the list, and watching.
They're saying 20.
Yeah, she was 20 when she
she's 20.
started.
All right, fine. You're not a creep. You're not a creep.
Wow.
Call the Dalia dogs off.
I got to do an episode next week alone, just looking at the camera. Listen, I didn't know that Jamie Sigler was 15 when she started The Sopranos. It's so weird when people apologize and they change the tone of their voice. And Dua Lipa.
oh,
Has
yeah.
big boobs.
Not really.
They have to be
They're not
smaller
small.
than they.
They're
have to
actually
be
like
smaller.
Michelle Pfeiffer boobs. Actually,
No,
thank
they
you very
are
much.
not. No, they're not.
She wears underwire.
I'll tell you, I was
Yes.
watching her.
They're
I was
big.
watching her at the Grammys with my fiance. I was getting nervous just being around someone. It was like, Jesus Christ, what's going on here?
Stunning, beautiful.
She's
Not
like built
the
in a
same
lab,
body
that
type.
broad.
You're off. Not
Fair
the same
enough.
body type.
How about this then?
He better come up with
Try
a good
again.
one.
Shakira.
I'll give it to you. I like
Okay.
it. I
How'd you
like
keep
it.
her off the list?
I don't think that was a big miss on my part.
So you agree?
Big miss on my part.
Take somebody off. Put
Colombiana.
her on.
Who's out?
It's okay.
Who's out?
No.
Kate Hudson. Take your fucking
and
in.
she
No, we
moves
can't
that
take-
ass
we-
so well.
we can't take Kate
Shakira.
Hudson
Ugh.
Does. And her, it's hips with her too. It's not
Yeah.
even just the ass. It's
Hips
she's
don't
like
lie.
a tiny. It's like they took J Lo and went, but smaller.
I'm sorry,
and more
Claire.
talented.
Oh, you hear that, J Lo?
Oh my God. And
Thanks
she's
a lot,
going through a
Adele.
breakup. It gotta be
A-Lo's coming for you.
Yeah. Now we can't get her on the fucking podcast. Thanks a lot, Adele.
Thanks a lot.
Anybody that we missed, Adele?
I mean, you nailed it. You know, when I saw
Can
the
you talk into the microphone? What's
yeah,
going on here?
when I saw
We're
the
chatting.
list, I thought of J-Lo and I thought of her boobs, but she has full boobs. But she's the most well known for a good ass.
Ass,
Yeah,
yes.
she's known for ass. She's
Yeah,
for
I
sure.
guess.
She's
Yeah, I
the
guess. Well, J Lo
famous
was just
ass.
staring at us this whole time.
For sure. No.
But yeah, I feel like she does kind of have big. No, they're
Sometimes
not
they
really.
look small. Like some of her little
I bet she's like
selfies.
I
in
feel
between
like-
a B and a C.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like she's gotten maybe a little bit bigger. Like she got maybe a little work done, maybe.
Maybe a
No?
lift, if anything. But J Lo's also in impeccable shape.
She
If you keep
is.
your chest muscles strong, you do push-ups, your tits will stay up. If they're small.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's aged better than her.
No.
Yeah.
Well, she's getting this thing called Ulta done. That's the most painful procedure on the planet. She's getting it done every 3 months. It's when they shoot lasers into your jaw and create a flesh wound, and then you recreate your own collagen.
Yes, please.
Yeah, yeah.
Sign
It's
me
like,
up.
It's like I think it's like $3,500, but she gets them like every 3 months.
Oh my God,
So she's just been.
changes everything.
And
Yeah.
then she sells face cream and
Right.
says that's why.
That's the only reason why I think she's evil.
Wait,
But
they put a laser where? Like here in
In-
the eardrum?
no, like in your jaw, like deep down here, like all along these lines, so
Yeah.
that your like face starts like regrowing it again. I got it done
Yeah.
once. It was the most painful thing I've ever felt in my life. And they were like, J
What
Lo
would
does
you-
this once a week. I'm like, oh my god.
What would you
God.
compare it to?
The worst pain I've ever felt. And I have broken bones. I have tattoos. I had a
Ugh.
really painful tooth pulled.
Does
once.
it hurt afterwards or
No.
just during the
Oh,
procedure?
a little achy for like a day.
Worse than a tattoo?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
yeah, definitely worse than a tattoo.
I'll tell you. Well, natural beauty, I think, is what it's all about, and
Well,
that's.
I mean, that's what
we
this
believe
list
in.
is kind of all about. Because,
Yeah.
you know, small tits, some people try to fix it and shove an implant in there, but
Right.
these women embraced it.
Yeah,
They're smoking hot.
smoking hot.
We're
still sexy.
empowering these women with this list.
Yeah.
Sure.
Two strong women, and I have a feminine energy. You should have did it.
I know.
We need to get views on this fucking thing, all
I
right?
thought about your fiance. I was like, what the
How
fuck?
strong, Kerryn?
That'd be hilarious if my fiance beat the shit out of you.
He's like, did you punch Tommy? It was for a bit.
Uh-huh. Man, that was great. Karen, you got anything you want to say to the people before we leave?
No, just
Yeah, it's fine.
save Britney Spears.
Yeah, we should.
Free Britney.
Just give us your handle at least or something
Oh
like
yeah,
that.
please. Oh, follow me. Yeah, follow
Yeah.
me on Instagram at Kerryn Feehan. Follow Twitter at KFreehams. OnlyFans is Eminem6969.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, I have a cartoon. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please.
She's doing a lot. She's busy, this girl. All right?
I'm trying.
And we love it. The cartoon looks awesome.
Thanks for having me. Thanks so much. Episode 2 should be out April 1st. That's the goal.
Okay, cool. So look for that. Adele?
Just come by the stand. We're going to start shows starting April 2nd. Officially starting shows. We're opening back up. Super excited to host you. So come by.
Oh, shit. April 2nd. I got that first vaccine shot.
Me too.
Did your arm hurt at all?
No.
Okay. Follow me at
It's the
Cass.
same size as yours, though.
No, it's not. What are you talking about? I do yoga. I'm in good shape. Suck my dick.
Thank you for having
And
me.
I ride my bike.
Are you
Oh, it
doing the
was
white
great.
power
I'm
thing
just
at me?
kidding. No. I've been watching Jeopardy, and people do coded shit when they start Jeopardy. Like,
I've been watching Jeopardy too. I watched with Ian Fidance the other night, and we were like competing. I fucking smoked him.
Nice. Well, he's not very smart.
Until we got to glory holes for 800.
And he hit the daily double. My God. He was all the answers. New York's premier glory hole comedian. Follow me at Cassidy Comedy on Twitter and Instagram. More importantly, follow Top 9 Pod on Twitter and Instagram. We don't have that many followers yet, as Adele tried to point out. After her first week on this fucking podcast, she's got a lot of fucking
I
balls.
was trying to
Adele,
motivate us.
You have like a mom motivational energy thing going
nice.
on. Like, you got to start somewhere. Or
I'm
like
like
that
a
type
stage
of.
mom. I'm like glass half full. I'm
You are.
positive. It's
Yeah.
a good thing.
Hey, be yourself. But yeah, man, can you like it? Can you subscribe to it on
like
YouTube, on fucking Apple, Spotify? It's there. I'm just keeping the YouTube episodes up, like the new one for the week, and then I'm taking it down until you motherfuckers start watching it on YouTube. We've already lost Karen, but that's okay because the episode's over. Thank you, Karen. You were great.
Thank
Yes,
you for having
thank you,
me.
Karen. It was
Thank you,
so much
Adele.
fun.
Thank you, Tom. Great podcast.
Female energy.
I
Go.
can't wait for another top 9 list.
Go
Next time I'm
girls.
coming up with like top 9 extra toes on a person.
We're top 9 dicks next
9
time.
dicks,
Let's
top
switch it
9.
over to the dudes.
What about like top 9 Germans?
Okay.
Or because like 9 means no in German.
9.
Or what about top 9 cats? Because they have 9 lives.
Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. I don't think it should be any of those things, but we'd love to have you back.
Those were terrible ideas, but I like where we're going. Ideas.
Brainstorming.
Absolutely. That was Top 9 Podcast. Thank you, guys. We appreciate it. Peace.
So you say the last thing every podcast.
Huh?